Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Dungeon Souls. So, update number 4 just came out, and some new stuff just got added. So, I guess you guys can't see the patch notes because my recording setup apparently doesn't record it, but still, I'm just going to read it out loud anyway. So, looks like you can email them, chat with them via Facebook, or report bugs on the forum. So if you guys do run across bugs or things that you don't like, go yell about it on the forums. They actually listen. In fact, this is probably one of the best development studios right now for early access, because they are adding a lot of stuff, and they're doing some pretty, I don't know, they're doing some pretty cool stuff with the game, which I appreciate. So, let's see, other attacks don't decrease necro HP from zone attack, don't know how that works. Haven't run into that one anyway. Characters should not be able to become invisible when on the topmost wall, don't know that either. Fixed arrow, fireball, and knife throw collision mask, don't know what that turned into, but still, when axe is picked, it should now appear in the inventory. Must be an item that wasn't showing up properly in the inventory. Items will no longer appear near the portal, good, very good. Fix the issue on critical chance, so the formula is now critical chance plus equals n% over 100, so that's probably just flat increase. Critical chance can now be seen in the stats screen. Oh, good. Wizard class can now be unlocked in any difficulty, but not on the easy level. Fix the bug when upgrading passive skills. Spike wall will not multiply anymore when picked up, but instead it will stack damage, so, 2, 4, 6, 8. The hammer and the rusty sword now give you plus 2% damage and stack. Better shooting in hallways. Thank you. I've been begging for that for ages, and they delivered. Wooden shield now gives you a plus 10% bonus defense. Lifesteal and blood for attack now only work in normal attacks. You can now gain 50% experience on... Oh, you now gain 50% experience on easy, and 300% on nightmare level. So, I tried doing nightmare earlier, and it just throws champions at you, so you die. But if you can somehow manage to make it past the initial couple of fights in nightmare level, you get really powerful, really fast. The problem is everything does like twice as much damage, and like it's rough. Nightmare mode is not fun comparatively. Let's see, the eyeball will not multiply. Oh, the eyeball will not multiply. Instead, it will increase its attack damage. That's good. New enemy type on frozen caverns. Ice golem doesn't spawn normal ice block. New class has been added. We're going to be playing him in a second. Change the screen flash effect. Fix the effective stun. Thank you. Reduce the duration of invisibility. Thornmail now deals damage to nearby enemies instead of dealing damage on collision. Good! That is awesome. Okay, and how crit chance works. Item crit chance is equal to plus 50% crit chance. Plus equals 50 over 100. I don't actually know. Anyway, and controller support and resolution options are coming. Okay, so let's get started. New class, Nightblade. So I was I actually like the idea of this class. I don't know execution-wise yet, but the execution of him is fairly good. He doesn't do a whole lot of... Okay, that's a problem. That is actually a problem with the chakram. Alright, so I like the idea of this character. God, he attacks so freaking slowly. We're going to die because of this fucking thing, because, yeah, that hammer is just... Like, unlike all the other melee classes, this guy does dick all for damage in melee. It's generally a better idea to use, I actually have to... Okay. Nope, that's not it. Okay, there we go. Q. It's almost possibly better to use the chakram for damage, just because it sweeps and it's ranged, so you don't have to be close up. But, yeah, unlike all the other melee characters, we have very poor melee damage, comparatively, which is actually pretty rough to work with. And I actually kind of wish this character had really high melee damage, but the moment you switch to range, you take like a 50% damage minus or something like that. Or maybe like, not necessarily a 50% damage minus, but the base damage goes down by a lot. So, you still get the bonus upgrades? I don't know. I just feel like the hammer is just drastically underpowered for the risk of using it. That said, that looks like a pretty good starting item. Maybe we can get to that, because that's a rusty sword. Oh, wait, no, they changed it. Never mind. Okay, did they change the books? Oh, plus 100% accuracy. Don't know, anyway, we're gonna go with the sword, even though it's not particularly useful. Given the situation, it'll probably be more useful once we get later on in the game. Come back here. I got killings to do. Okay. But I do really dig the new character class. It's probably going to take a little bit of work, but it's a nice feature. Okay, right. At least I'm not getting perma-stunned anymore, but I am getting killed. So I think that's going to be it for the Nightblade for a little while. We wanted to do... Find Merlin's hat. Don't know when I'm going to get there. You know what? Let's just play the entire episode with him. Maybe I'll get luckier next time around. Weapon switch. Good. Like, he just has no... He just doesn't have the clearing potential of any of the classes. Maybe if I didn't go for weapon switch first, he'd have a boost. I don't know. Hey, hammer. Is that hammer? Plus 2% bonus damage. The percent bonus damage. I'm not entirely sure if I'm keen on. I'd almost rather have the flat bonuses from earlier. Alright. But yeah, main problem with this character class, the chakram can like get away from you very, very easily. And that could be a bit of a problem, especially if you're trying to fight something close range. For the most part, it's not going to be an issue, but like if it didn't go through doorways, maybe? I don't know. Hard to tell on that one. But it does actually make the whole, the concept of like attack speed possibly meaningless. Oh, I don't know what that was. Oh, I got stunned. I was wondering about that. God, those guys can hit you from across the screen for quite a lot of damage. Okay. I'll go with the brain just because, but still. Okay. I was gonna look. Let's see. What is this? Warrior's Book. 100% extra defense. I guess now there's an even higher reliance on like putting your points into like various stats and stuff. That might not actually be a bad idea though. 100% bonus defense is good. I could see that being kind of ridiculous. Oh, there we go. Berserker's Vial. I'm just gonna keep... Ooh. Okay, that was confusing. That was problematic. Yeah, so I wish it wouldn't... I wish the chakram was more interested in coming back to you than doing a loop. Because it goes on adventures. Which is fun to watch, but it's a bit disastrous if you're in trouble. Okay, let's go with thick armor. That does not do much. That doesn't do any damage. It just gives you a boost. At least it's got a really short cooldown, which is kind of good. Which is kind of really useful. I don't know. I like the idea of this character. I can't wait to see more of him once he's like had the chance to not get weird. Oh no. At least we've got the portal. Okay, there we go. Do we want to go? Zombie Tooth is tempting. 125% HP. 30 seconds. Detonator. Let's do detonator. This way I don't have to worry about in the future, like coming back here. I do like the armor dash. Kind of wish it did the impact damage, or you could like level 2 of it would. Oh man, that'd be awesome actually if upgrading the skills instead of upgrading the stats would give them different effects. Oh yeah, detonator was a good choice. But like so if you put, oh, what's a good example? If you put second point into the armor rush, you do. If you put a second point into armor rush, you end up doing like contact damage, bludgeoning into somebody. And like by the 3rd level you explode or something. Okay, what is this? Potion of Rage. Oh, that'll make it a little bit easier. Actually, you know what? While we're here, let's put points into damage, because that's the only thing I can put points into until we get something actually worthwhile equipment-wise. And it seems like most equipment is now percentage-based, which means levels. Okay. And yeah, going with that armor boost is kind of a good move. Just keep that shit up at all times. I'm okay with that. Okay, so we need sort of active healing. I guess we do have the vial. That's useful. But still, what else do we got around here? Not much. 3 out of 4. We know where the portal is. Oh, hello. Don't want to be around you. But no, I'm glad that this character has like an individual bouncy attack. I actually really wish they didn't come back to him. I think that would actually be the easiest solution. Much like the cleric's bouncy thing. Like I like them coming back, and like maybe if they did, but the idea of like potentially losing my attack is kind of problematic. Yeah, so that guy just does not take damage on my armor rush. Good to know. Figured I needed to know that. But, like, here I'm just kind of waiting for it to decide to come back to me. Which is not a good feeling. At least it's a very good way of, like, clearing out a level, or, like, a room before you've ever even been in there. You just send in your chakram. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Chakram? I don't know. Anyway, you just send it out and it just runs around biffing things for you, which is actually really satisfying to watch. It's just a matter of, like, if I'm in trouble and it like leaves the room, that is not going to help in the slightest. Okay, let's get the armor bonus. It makes me pretty close to invulnerable, which is kind of useful. Can't wait until I can put that point in that stat. Okay, so the Redeemer's probably going to show up fairly soon. Yep, there he is. Okay, let's just keep going damage. Hopefully I can find a Barbarian book or something like that. Maybe that still has, like, a flat damage bonus. I don't know. Anyway, am I ready to fight the boss? No. Do I have a choice? No. At least we've got a melee weapon on this one. So I can slowly hit him. Are you kidding me? Wow, that was rough. Okay. So we're kind of in trouble. We are absolutely super in trouble. Yeah, this character doesn't have the base damage. And, like, the skeleton boss does a lot of damage with those orbs. Like, we've got probably some of the highest defense. How did I get slowed there? I don't know. We got probably some of the highest defense of, like, most groups. Fuck. I'm not... Yeah, that stun is just brutal. We're dead. Ah! 2 steps forward, 1 step back at all times. Because, yeah, he does, I mean, 1/10 of my health with every hit, but you get stunned by one of those, you get stunned by the rest. I like the idea of the stun, but I wish the stun was not for his regular attacks, but for, like, his nuke or something like that, to kind of up the ante. Because currently the nuke isn't super dangerous until it hits you, and then it's dangerous. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's going to be a bit of a short episode tonight. I am sorry, guys. My hands are sore, and I'm going to be streaming in a matter of, like, hours anyway, so I kind of like to preserve them for that. Mainly, I just wanted to take a look at the new class, new patch notes, and stuff like that. So, I will see you guys on the next episode. Really, I had 3 toxic flasks. How'd that happen? I have no idea. Anyway, so I'll see you guys on the next episode of Dungeon Souls, which hopefully will be a lot longer and a little bit more, successful. I'm probably not going to play the Nightblade until they fix him up a little bit. Because as much as I like him, his current performance is just a little bit garbage. But yeah, I really like his attack patterns. I think he just needs a little bit of something. And I do think the stuns still need a little bit more reworking. Because auto attack based stuns are rough. Really rough, especially when they do damage. So anyway, like I was saying, see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.